Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Well, today I want to talk about this mythical creature that they call Lilith. Now, some of you may know Lilith from the Gnostic texts and other sources as far as being like a first wife of Adam before Eve came along. And I just want to give a short, brief history about this and maybe it could answer some questions you might have had in the past about it. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and read this. And before I do, I just want to thank you guys for joining me. And thank you all for subscribing and watching my videos. So here we go. It's about Lilith. In ancient Sumer, we first encounter this character from different finds in the area. Also, Lilith is mentioned in the Epic of Gilgamesh, when Gilgamesh has to do the aid of the goddess Inanna. Lilith is in a trunk of a tree. Lilith isn't mentioned as Adam's first wife or some kind of demon, just a powerful and annoying person. The word Lilith means either night creature or screeching owl. Maybe that can explain why she made an abode in that tree in the first place. In the book of Genesis, some claim that Lilith was the first wife of Adam and that they were both made of clay. The second wife was Eve. Go ahead and let's read the two passages here. And I'm going to say, go ahead and you read these passages in here. The first is in chapter 1, verses 26 through 29, and then chapter 2, verses 7, then 21 to 23. And I'm just challenging you. I just want you guys to get your Bibles out and read it for yourselves. Description of this. Okay, continuing right here. The Babylonian Talmud also makes a reference about her. Some think that Isaiah is talking about her in Isaiah chapter 34 to 14. In the New Revised Standard Version, the translation says Lilith, however, but the King James renders it night creature, and the NIV says screeching owl. So that's basically what her name means, is night creature or screeching owl. Okay, what started this fairy tale about Lilith being Adam's first wife came about beginning right around 1000, the Common Era, medieval times, in the work called Alphabet of Ben Sira, 23 AB. I try to break down for you and also encourage you to look it up and see for yourselves. It says Adam and Lilith were created from the dirt of the ground. They were instantly sexually attracted to one another. A disagreement arose about who would be on top, if you know what I mean. You can say Lilith may have been the first feminist. After bickering about this conflict for dominance, Lilith ran away. The angels went after her to bring her back to Adam. Once cornered, Lilith pleaded with the angel not to return her. She is also mentioned in the Dead Sea Scrolls, and this is 4Q5 110 through 511. And in the Zoan Leviticus 19a, that was right around 1280 of the Common Era, it says a hot fiery female who first cohabited with man. Also, there's another myth where she had sexual relations with the devil and they had demon children. She is also in the book of Adam and Eve as Adam's first wife. There's also ancient incantation bowls and amulets to ward off Lilith's evil deeds. The incantation bowls have spiral writings around about with a figure in the center. These charms were believed to protect them from Lilith killing their children for revenge. She is said to have the power of seduction towards husbands and conceive children. I must stress deeply that all this is pure myth. The Kabbalah mentions her as well. Arab culture also has its own story concerning Lilith. It also believed by some that Lilith is a succubus, which is a Lilith demon in female form or supernatural entity that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through sexual activity. This can also be traced back to folklore of medieval times. So, yeah, Lilith, I've heard that a long time ago, that Lilith supposedly is also a succubus that had come into the bedrooms and seduce men, seduce her in dreams, and she supposedly had that power too. But truth is, Lilith is just a myth. She's just a plain, simple myth. And from the Genesis, it got a little confusing, so people started trying to add their own little things to something that wasn't even there in the first place. But anyways, yeah, check out the Genesis scriptures that I mentioned just a little bit ago and see for yourself. But I just wanted to give you a little information about this Lilith. I thought it was kind of interesting and intriguing for you guys to ponder and think about. But anyways, that's all I have for you right now, and I do appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to me. And please give me a like, hit that notification bell, and also subscribe below. And also give me a comment on Lilith. Let me know anything, what's on your mind about it. Any stories or anything you dig up in books or whatever. I appreciate that. It's be a learning thing for the viewers and a good dialogue, of course. But anyways, that's all I have to say right now. And I do thank you guys for joining me. Until we meet again, brothers and sisters, peace out and shalom.